Case study: Phipps vs. Pears 1965. Introduction. Phipps vs. Pears 1965 1 kilobyte 109 is a leading English land law case concerning negative easements and the limitations they impose on neighboring landowners. This case study delves into the dispute between two homeowners, the legal question it raised, and its lasting impact on the understanding of negative easements in property law. Facts. The case centered on a seemingly minor inconvenience, a lack of proper insulation. Here's a breakdown of the situation. Mr. Phipps, residing in a house located in Warwick, England, faced a chilly reality. His house lacked proper insulation on a wall adjoining Mr. Pears' property. This presented a problem, but not an entirely unexpected one. Fortunately, Mr. Pears' house, situated next door, provided some much-needed warmth, offering an unintentional benefit to Mr. Phipps' property. Issue. However, this benefit became a point of contention. The central legal question in Phipps vs. Pears revolved around negative easements. Did Mr. Phipps possess a legal right easement to compel Mr. Pears to maintain his house in a way that continued to provide this incidental insulation benefit to Mr. Phipps' property? This case presented a unique challenge, balancing the concept of negative easements with the rights and obligations of neighboring landowners. Holding. In a decision that may have left Mr. Phipps feeling a bit colder, the court ruled in favor of Mr. Pears' defendant. Mr. Phipps' claim for a negative easement was dismissed. Reasoning. The court's decision hinged on the precise nature of negative easements. Understanding negative easements. A negative easement restricts a landowner from doing something on their property that would interfere with a legal right enjoyed by a neighboring property. Benefit vs. right. The court determined that the insulation benefit Mr. Phipps enjoyed was not illegally established right attached to his property. It was simply an incidental advantage derived from the way Mr. Pears chose to heat his house. Mr. Pears had no legal obligation to maintain his property in a specific way for the sole purpose of providing an unintended benefit to Mr. Phipps. Significance. Phipps vs. Pears stands as a significant case in land law. It clarifies the scope of negative easements and highlights the following. Focus on established rights. Negative easements only protect legal rights enjoyed by a property, not incidental benefits derived from another property's actions or conditions. They ensure established rights, like access to light or a right-of-way, are not disrupted by neighboring landowners. No obligation to maintain. A landowner, in the absence of a specific agreement, has no legal obligation to maintain their property in a specific way, solely to continue providing an unintended benefit to a neighboring property. Mr. Pears had the right to make changes to his property, even if those changes impacted the warmth Mr. Phipps' house received. Conclusion. Phipps vs. Pears remains a significant case in land law. It clarifies the concept of negative easements and emphasizes the distinction between legal rights and incidental benefits derived from neighboring properties. The case underscores the importance of clear legal rights and limitations on imposing obligations on landowners to maintain their property for the sole benefit of their neighbors. It also highlights the ongoing discussions surrounding the potential future applications of negative easements in a dynamic legal landscape. If you are a law student and looking for more case studies, visit our website www.mylawtutor.net.